Hi everyone! So today I'm doing something a little bit different. I actually do have a makeup tutorial for you, and I'm going to do Naked November. I saw somebody on another site who thought it'd be interesting to do a Naked November, so that's what I want to do. I'm going to do my top 5 looks from the Urban Decay Naked palette, and so this is my first one. This is just a very light, very neutral eye, and I'm going to tell you really quick what colors I use because I don't really say it in the video portion. So all over from lash line to brow bone, I put the color Virgin. And then on top of that, on just my lid, I'm using Sin, which is right next to it, a little bit more shimmery. And then I actually blend 2 colors together to do the crease color, and that is Naked and Buck. So I just kind of like tap my brush in this a couple times, tap it in this a couple times, and then go back and forth, and then just use that in the crease. And then on the inner corner, on the bottom of my lashes, on the inner corner I use the Virgin again. In the middle third I used Sin, and then on the outer corner I used again a blend of the Naked and the Buck. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and in the tutorial I show you the eyes, I show you the color I'm wearing on my cheeks. This lip look I'm actually going to be doing probably after Thanksgiving. I have 3 videos that I want to do on my 3 favorite red lip looks. So one of them is this really bright fire engine red look. I have kind of a ruby medium red look, and then I have a dark like black cherry look that I want to do. So again, that'll probably be from after Thanksgiving to the beginning of December. So keep a lookout for that, and we will jump right into the tutorial. Bye guys! So I'm just starting off here with some eye primer, and I am using Urban Decay's Primer Potion, and I'm going to put that all over from lash line to brow. And then just using my ring finger, just gonna blend that in really quick. And this is obviously just to make sure that there's a nice base under the shadows so that you can actually see what's happening with them. And then once I do that, I'm just using kind of a medium-sized shader brush, and I'm gonna be using the lightest color, the Virgin, from my lash line all the way up to the brow bone. And I do, for some reason, start from my brow and then work my way down. I'm not exactly sure why I do that. But I'm just going to kind of pat that all over because I don't want to have too much fallout. And just blending that in, getting a little bit more on my brush to put on my lid. And now the reason why I'm putting this on my lid, even though it's not the actual color that I want, is I just want a little bit more of a base, so that when I do put the Sin, because for some reason when I try to apply Sin for me directly to my skin tone, it just doesn't show up very well. So I like putting something underneath it that's not going to compete with it too much, and this is really light and neutral. So now that I've got that all over, I'm just going to start in with the Sin color, and again I'm putting that just on my lid from lashes up to my crease. And I did just use the same brush and just flip it over, and I'm just using the opposite side of the brush. And I'm going to get a good coat of that on there and make sure it's all the way from the inner corner to the outer corner. And then now I'm just going to be using a, oh, never mind, a little bit more. And once I've got all that on there, now I'm switching to a big fluffy brush, and again I'm using the mixture of the two darkest colors, and I'm just using little small circles to get that into the crease. And this is just creating a little bit of dimension. It's not a whole lot of color, and it's not a very different color, but it is a little bit matte, so it's going to contrast with the colors we've already put on there. And so just using windshield wiper motions and small circles, I'm just blending that in a little bit. And then once I get all of that on there the way I like, I'm just going to use a brown liner since these colors are so light. For me personally, I just think black is a little too harsh to pair with it, so I'm using a darker brown liner instead. And yeah, don't do what I'm doing here and don't pull your eyelid. I just, with this specific brown liner, it's kind of a drier liner, so I do have to kind of tug on my eyelid, which is bad. And I'm not going to be repurchasing this liner, but I want to get the use out of it while I do have it. So just lining all the way from the inner corner to the outer corner. And then for my lower lash line, I'm not really doing my waterline. I'm just kind of running the liner on top of my lashes. So I'm just getting a little bit of color just right where my lashes actually meet the lower eyelid, and that's just for a little bit of color. And then now I'm using the same shadows kind of in the same order. So this is the lightest, the Virgin, and then next to that I'm going to be putting this Sin color, and then on the outer third and kind of connecting to the top lash line, I'm going to be using the two darkest colors, which I think are Naked and Buck. And then after I get that blended in, I'm just grabbing my eyelash curler, gonna curl my eyelashes for a count of 10. And then I am just using the CoverGirl Lashblast mascara, again in brown, just to keep it from being too dark and too harsh. And I'm just getting that on there really good. Want to make sure I get all of my lashes in that, all the way from the very inner corner to the outer corner. And again, my lashes are naturally very light. You can see that. So I don't really like putting a whole lot of mascara on my bottom lashes. So what I tend to do, and what you'll see here, is I just kind of run it really lightly on like the outer third of my eye, and that's just to get a little dimension there. And obviously I've already done my red lip, and as I said in the beginning, I'm going to be doing a video of this lip look later on. I want to do my 3 favorite red lip looks. So I have just already done this, and I like this eye because it's so neutral. It looks really nice with the bright red lips. But so that it kind of feels balanced, my blush that I've now misplaced, there it is. I'm going to be using MAC's blush in Pink Swoon, which is quite a bright pink, but I think it's so pretty. So I'm just going to grab my brush here, touch a little bit on there, and I've got my mirror down here. And just finish that up with that. And then let my hair down, and I'm ready to go today. And I really like this. I think it's so pretty. It feels natural kind of up top, but still really bright on the bottom. And so this is one of my favorite looks that I've been wearing lately, and probably the most neutral look from this palette. But as I said, I have 4 more looks coming up, so I hope you guys watch that. And now also, as kind of a side note, I do want to do another giveaway here in November. So I've been thinking about maybe combining it with my October giveaway and just kind of making it one big thing. And then instead of having 1 winner from October, I'll go ahead and do 2 winners. So if you decided you wanted the skincare, I'll have a skincare winner, and then I'll also have a hair care winner. And then since I'm doing a Get Naked in November, if you win the skincare, you'll also win a naked palette, and if you win the hair care, you would also get a naked palette. So I'm either going to do it that way, or I'll do it where I'll go ahead and draw October winners, and then do a completely separate 1 drawing for the naked palette in November. Now, if you've already signed up in my October giveaway, I'm not going to penalize you by adding in another giveaway later on. So what I was going to do is give you guys a couple of extra entries, probably 2 entries per person who entered in October, just to make it a little bit more fair for you guys. But let me know in the comments below which way you would like me to do it. If you want me to go ahead and just draw my October giveaway and then do this completely separate, or if you think that I should go ahead and combine this in with my October and just draw 2 winners then at the end of November / beginning of December. But I'm interested in what you guys think, so let me know down below and let me know what you think of this look, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!